Alright guys, excuse me. Yeah, this is me. This is an update now, a quick update on my Gulf War group build. Gulf Wars group build. Now, this is basically going to be it. I've got another set of figures to come. I have a couple of the crew giving some Iraqi kids some Snickers and whatever. And this isn't how it's going to be. This is just a mock. I'll just put this out now so you can see all the bits. But this is the Academy M1A1 Abrams, Iraq 2003. I was going to do the Bronco movable tracks, but I'm not going to bother now because this was an absolute dog of a kit, which is disappointing because I've built some other Academy kits before, and they've been absolutely lovely. You know, I mean, they're not expensive kits, but this kit was an absolute dog. I had warp parts and everything in it. I was glad to get it finished, to be perfectly honest with you. So these aren't glued on; these are just stuck on. But you know, so basically, I'm going to go with the tracks that come with it, the rubber band tracks, providing I can paint them enough. I mean, at one point, I nearly binned it. I absolutely nearly binned it and started building me Ryefields Model 1 that I've got. But I persevered. It's completed. Looks alright. But it's just, it was disappointing. You know, I'm hoping I can paint it up to look alright. Let me show you. Take this off because this is just sat on there looking. So I can see what it looks like. Right, this back section here was like a banana. I mean, it's still not brilliant now, but it's as good as it. You can't see nothing. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this back section was like a banana. I put it on. It was completely. That's why it's glued down now. I mean, technically, it should. It should be put on. This part. The whole upper, the upper hull part should put on so you can actually, you know, it clips in, and there's a couple of they call them, they use on the wheels. Anyway, there's a couple of them holding that on, so that technically you should better clip that off. But I've had to glue it because this was like a banana, and the only way I could straighten it was to glue it and make it fit. Yeah, so, you know, I've had a lot of issues with that. What else was there? Oh yeah, there's another thing. In all the years I've been building armour, right, have you ever known a kit, I've never have, where the gun is glued in place? This gun has no working underneath, inside at all. There's the I don't know if you can see in there. No, you're not going to see in there. Careful there. Bring that light round a bit more. Inside there is the workings, well, not the workings, but the slots and the grooves to have a working gun. But the instructions, no, they're not here in the parts. And that gun is fixed. And I've never known that in all the, even the cheap ones have a movable gun. Might not be the best, but at least it's movable. Yeah, I don't know. I was just very disappointed in it. I mean, it didn't look too bad, I suppose, but I think, you know, when you get to a point where you're building something and it's disappointing, and it doesn't matter what you do to it, it's just going to be a disappointing build. But we'll see. I'm going to persevere with it. I'm going to paint it up. I mean, I've done all the rough texture on it and everything else, so I'm going to paint it up, and we'll see how it goes. It also depends how well I can get these tracks painted up. I always seem to have a problem with trying to paint rubber band tracks, but that's beside the point. I keep going. All this white tack everywhere now. I'll get it off later. The actual Italieri roadblock and US soldiers was brilliant. Absolutely stunning, lovely. Everything went together nice, you know. We've got the container which they're using as their little air conditioned door shut, obviously to keep the air conditioning in. Working barrier, whether I'll use it or not I don't know. We shall see, but it was great. The figures have come up really nice. I've got two the same because the one figure it's like he's got like a sniper rifle and he stood there as if he looks like he's looking down the scope, and I thought, well, I don't really want that in a checkpoint. So luckily my lad got the same set. He bought it at the, I'll just show you the box. Oh, excuse me. He bought it from the last show that we went to because he wanted some soldiers to build and he chose them, and that's them. And that's the geezer there that I've swapped with my lad there, so I've now got two stood in that position, but I've slightly moved them around a little bit. They're not identical, but I think it looks more natural. Yeah, so that's that. But again, I'm not sure about this now. I really don't know. It's the tank that's causing me the issues. I don't know whether to ditch it, not throw it away, but not use it in this build. Ditch it and get a Humvee. I don't know. But then I've got the crew giving the kids the Snickers, and I'm also getting the other one. I think we get another set. The other set with the goat, because in that set there's a couple of crew members that are actually sat. Why am I pointing my fingers over there? I just looked at the screen and you can't see nothing. Sorry guys, I'm a bit unorganised. There's a couple of guys that actually sit, you've got them sat on the edge, and so I thought use that kit to get the guys from that, and then I've got the Snickers kit with the two guys giving the kids and a local woman in one of them all-in-one black things. But yeah, so I don't know. But as far as that kit is concerned, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Not this one. I mean, I'll show you the box, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Oh, hang on, wrong way. It's that one, and it really was a dog of a kit. So, you know, well, I didn't like it then. I say I don't know. You know what I mean. I wasn't impressed with it at all. I just thought it was a bag. I would have quite happily binned it. I still might yet. But we will see. I am going to like I said, I'm going to persevere. So, but yeah, I think that's it. That's everything I've got on to say on that. But I'm going to give it a spray up later today or tomorrow. Prime it up and see where I go. So, if not, I've got plenty of time. I'll just bin it if it looks crap, and I'll start the Rifle model ones that I've got, and see how that one goes. Well, I think that's it. When them other figures come, I'll show them, get them built up, and see. But I've just got to try and work out what to do with all this, because I think as a dio, I think it might be a little bit too big for where I've got to keep it, but have a play around. Might not use some bits, might use some bits, we'll see. Anyway, this is getting on a bit now. It'll be 10 minutes or more, so right, I'll catch you on the next one, guys, and I'll see you later. Happy modelling. Ta-da.